One of the biggest events taking place right now in the 2K community, Poorboysin versus IQ Contain 1v1 wager match. Now what sparked this whole thing off, Poorboysin ended up in a 1v1 match at the theater with IQ Contain. IQ got the best of Poor Boy in that 1v1, but Poor Boy says he wasn't even taking that joint serious. When it comes to a real 1v1, put some money on the table. IQ sent out this tweet saying, "Poor Boy thinks I got lucky against him, but I guarantee you if we wagered, the same thing in all caps would happen." So a lot of people been watching the back and forth between Poor Boy and IQ Contained. Mac ends up sending this out saying IQ Contained and Poor Boy have dead been beefing over a game in the theater for 2 weeks now. Sin responds to that tweet saying, "I see sheep are blind to the obvious. This what I mean by cats that got none going for themselves, have female tendencies and gossip and love gossip because they bored. Crying emojis. You fell for it, dummy." And I just want to share some thoughts that I feel about this reply from Sin because I think it's necessary. Let's break down Mac's tweet. He says that IQ Contained and Poor Boy have dead been beefing over a game in the theater for 2 weeks now, attempting to take shots at these two creators. But in Poor Boy Sin's response to Mac, he didn't kind of take notice that the dude just said he's been watching you for 2 weeks now. And as creators, that's what we need, that's what we want. We want viewership. We want people to stay connected with us. Me personally, I don't like to alienate or isolate certain folks if they feel they have negative thoughts about me. My job as a creator is to keep the viewership there, keep our audience there. Whether they have a negative opinion about me or a positive opinion about me is irrelevant. And although in all reality, I would probably respond very similar to Poor Boy Sin. So when Poor Boy starts this response saying, "I see sheep are blind to the obvious," that's already isolating the sheep from your audience and further alienating more viewers by saying this what I mean by cats that got none going for them. Female tendencies and gossipers, these are all viewers. Us as creators, whether we agree with your thoughts and comments, our goal is mainly just to keep and retain viewership. And Poor Boy goes on to wrap this response up with a nice little bow to say, "You fell for it, dummy." Now the wager match hasn't happened. They're actually building it up right now, promoting the wager match. But as one of the competitors within that wager match, you should not ever disclose what's happening behind the scenes leading up in regards to promotion leading up to the actual wager. I mean, in my opinion, that's what kind of fuels the idea of the matchup. Folks are gonna have negative thoughts, negative opinions. Folks are gonna be hyped to see it. It's just how it goes. I mean, like, imagine one of your favorite fighters came out and said, this was all fake. That face-off was fake. And you guys fell for it. It wouldn't be a good look and it would indeed hurt sales. It is what it is. I just wanted to share my thoughts on it. This is definitely not a shot at Poor Boy because I respect everything he has done for the 2K community and how he's continued to grind. I remember it wasn't too long ago where folks was at Poor Boy's head and he just stood on his grind, not letting anything or anyone distract him from reaching his goals. A lot more folks in the 2K community could learn from your efforts. But are wagers even good for the 2K community? That's the big question at hand. And I gotta tell you, as a veteran of 2K, I remember what Ticino, one of the largest draws in the 2K community in regards to wagers, he like uplifted and put 2K on his back, and that wasn't even too long ago. This was just talking about wagers, and we're talking about thousands upon thousands of dollars. And as an average gamer on 2K, and just a casual type of gamer on 2K, so many people were just hyped to see those wagers and competitions take place. Those wagers kept us on the game, competing, wanting to be better, seeing the moves and animations that some folks were pulling off. It was like watching some great playoff or championship games. So with that being said, I don't like the idea of folks having to gamble their money, especially folks that don't got it like that. But in regards to keeping players on the game, I think wagers are definitely a good thing for the 2K community. In my heart of hearts, I just wish money didn't have to get involved. But it is what it is, and folks want and need those bragging rights. Is Poorboysin the king of the 2K community right now? And if you think he is king, will IQ Contain dethrone him? Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Keep it locked right here at AllCity Live TV, because we got a bunch more NBA 2K23 news, information, and updates coming your way. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.